if my video would be stifled by YouTube or not, like the last video, but I'd like to talk about the country and in the state it is in right now. It is not united, of course, and it's going to take more work than relying on politicians to unite America. Um, when Donald Trump was first elected, uh, even after the election was over and Hillary Clinton had lost, people were still screaming, lock her up. Now, a lot of us thought that she committed a crime. Others didn't think so. But at the end of the day, uh, locking her up did nothing to heal America. It didn't cure it. It didn't help us financially. It didn't help us uh, worldly. It wouldn't have helped anything. And politicians, they only concentrate on things that help politicians. Just like this impeachment today. There's a lot of people that think Donald Trump incited the riots. There are a lot of people who think he's totally innocent. But impeaching him does nothing for healing the country. Both Democrats and Republicans continue to run their campaigns on divisive speeches. But all they talk about are things that do not help us as a country. They only do things that help them financially and as far as getting votes. I saw AOC talking about how the only way this country can heal is to liberate the southern states and turn them blue. Well, see, these are political talking parts. These are political talking parts as far as Democrat and Republican. It only helps politicians, whether they're Democrat or Republican. It does not help the American people. It does not help this country heal. It does not help this country move forward. We can no longer rely on politicians to heal America. What it's going to take to heal America is that people who think that they are solely Democrat and people who think they are solely Republican to communicate amongst themselves. We need an outlet where logical, rational people who think differently can sit down and speak intelligently, and I will guarantee you that most of us will come to the conclusions that 98% of the things that we want are the same. These politicians don't want to unite America. They don't want to heal America. I saw another politician putting a proposal out to change the national anthem through a black national anthem. Now that excludes 75% of the other population. That is not healing America. Healing America is giving the American people what they want. And I'm going to give you a couple of things that I think that the American people want. One, we would love honesty when the politicians run for office. And number two, we would like for when those politicians make promises that they do their best to follow through with those promises. Number three, we would like for people to take care of the American people right here in this country who are homeless, who are vets that have PTSD, disabled children, elderly, living off $1,000 a month before you take care of another nation. And those are just a couple of things that I guarantee that most of us would agree on. But it's going to take us to communicate with each other and have these discussions before this country can heal. We don't need a conservative social media website. We don't need a liberal, democratic social media website. What we need is an American social media website that allows us to communicate with each other in an intellectual, intelligent, rational way so that we can move forward. Not as politicians, Democrat or Republican, but as patriots and Americans. I'm Deion Alexander, American First.